Welcome back, everybody. We're here to pull cards for March 13th. I'm going to be pulling one card for each sign. So if you know your sun sign, there's a little bit of information that you can get in that. If you know your sun, moon, rising, you can get a little bit more. And if you know your full house placements, then you can actually pull quite a bit of juice out of a quick little read like this. Let's begin, shall we? Thank you guys very much for spending some of your time here with me today. And thank you for all the likes, the shares, and the comments down below this video. All right, so Aries, Ace of Cups showing up in reverse. This is telling me that somebody is showing you their true colors, okay? And when you're seeing their true colors, you're not as thrilled with them as you used to be. In fact, you may have had them on a pedestal before. Now you're realizing that they're more human and you're kicking them off the pedestal, so to speak. Next up, let's look at Taurus. Taurus, you guys have the Two of Clubs showing up here. This just means that you're making some type of decision today, and that decision has to do with something that you're moving forward with. I think that you have multiple good opportunities in front of you, and you're just deciding which one you're actually going to prioritize right now. Next up we have Gemini, Ten of Swords. This just means that you're bringing some source of long-term tension or debate to an end today, putting it to bed, one way or the other. Cancer. Three of Coins showing up in reverse for those of you who have Cancer placements. This just means that where you may have thought you were collaborating with somebody today, that collaboration is not going to be happening. You may be deciding to reschedule, or you could be deciding that, you know what, I can handle this on my own. I don't really need to collaborate one way or the other. Collaboration not happening. Leo, Three of Clubs showing up in reverse. Three of Clubs in reverse just means that you are making some changes to either some long-term plans or some travel plans. Okay. Virgo. Queen of Coins showing up in reverse. This just means that you've been very generous to somebody with either your time, energy, effort, possibly even your finances, in the hopes that that would help that person get into a better overall situation. And what you're finding is instead of actually accomplishing that, what it's doing is making that other person more dependent on you. And so now you are saying that's enough of that, cutting that off. Okay, so that's Virgo. Next up, let's look at Libra. Here we have the Five of Cups. So with Libra, what we're seeing is some type of disappointment coming in here. Five of Cups just talks about something that makes you sad, that doesn't hold up to your expectations. Okay. Ba-da-da-da. Scorpio. Page of Clubs. This just means that those of us with Scorpio placements are getting in some type of news or message that allows us to move forward with something that we have a lot of enthusiasm for. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Sagittarius. Queen of Clubs showing up in reverse. That's our second Queen in reverse in one day. Queen of Clubs in reverse just means that you may be feeling a little bit of a creative block today, Sagittarius. You may know exactly what it is you want to accomplish, but you may be having a hard time figuring out how to make it happen. Capricorn. Two of Coins. This tells me that there is a lot on your plate today and you are juggling it all, handling it all. It may seem a little bit tight or a little bit hectic for you, but other people are wondering how you're handling it so gracefully. This can be about time, places where you need to be, things you need to get accomplished. This can also be about money, balancing the checkbook. Either way, I've seen this come in. It's about 50-50. So I would say, just kind of depends what's going on in your life, how that's manifesting. Maybe even both is going on here. Ba-da-da-da. Either way, it does say that even though things are tight, maybe hectic, you're successful in it. All right, so we like that. And that was who? That was Capricorn. Next up, we're looking at Aquarius. Aquarius, you guys have the King of Clubs showing up in reverse. King of Clubs in reverse just means that you're having some type of problem or some type of difficulty that you really are not sure how to deal with. Like you are kind of out of ideas of what to deal with. Very similar to the Queen of Clubs in reverse with that creative block. This is more of a problem-solving situation, and you may be, I really see the King of Clubs as somebody who they've kind of run out of their own ideas, which is unusual because they think outside of the box normally anyway, so they're usually pretty good at problem solving. So when this comes in reverse, it says the problem solving is kind of an issue right now, and this person, you may even be kind of using other people as a sounding board, or throwing ideas at them to see what they think, that type of thing, to sort of help you work through this situation. Okay, next up, let's look at Pisces. Pisces, you've got the Nine of Cups showing up here. This can talk about celebration, sometimes even over celebration. So just make sure whatever it is you're celebrating, that, you're not going to regret exactly how you celebrated it the next day. All right. It's so funny. For some of you, I think this has to do with like carbs. We have there's a joke that me and my family were making about a carb hangover. Once you're on a low carb diet and then you fall off of it and you go high carb one day, it literally feels like you're having an alcohol hangover, so we call it the carb hangover. So anyway, I think some of you may actually be having something like that, like a carb hangover, something where you've been doing something very healthy for a while, and during this celebration, you're kind of letting that slide a little bit. Like I said, keep it in moderation so you don't feel horrible the next day. But definitely I'm happy for you that you've got something to celebrate, Pisces. Okay, so that's what we've got for the day. Thank you guys very much for being here. I'm looking forward to working with some of you in person later on today. And the rest of you, I'll see you back on the next video. Peace out.